And I've been involved in working on the Capital Workforce Initiative pretty much since I came up here. And the area that I'm really focusing in on is the benefit cliffs area. And I recognize that women tend to have to take jobs that are lower paying jobs because they have to balance work with children and all the things that come along with it. And some of the unintended consequences of the $15 minimum wage and all of that is it pushes women off the benefit cliff very quickly. So either, I heard from a lot of people throughout the prior session here about especially the healthcare workers who they'll only work 15 hours because if they work past 15 hours, they make too much money for the rest of the state benefits, or the health insurance, the rent subsidies, all of these other things. And when they hit that cliff, they hit that dollar amount, they automatically lose all those benefits. So there is no incentive to continue to work and to try to earn more money because they're losing too much in doing so. So they're paying for it. And that's a problem that I have with the benefit cliff. I also like to see it on the other side with senior citizens too, and their fixed income. But my concern or my question here is I would like to be sure that we're looking at careers that are going to have a good trajectory and a solid career growth. And I think the only way we're going to really achieve that is by kind of forcing out that people have to find the right work groups to work with to do that. One of the things that the Benefit Cliffs team put together was a great tool that showed, for instance, if you have a woman who's coming in and is looking for a job and she says she wants to do something in the nursing field, she says she wants to be a CNA. And what they would do is look at the different level of benefits that that person was receiving and what the expected salary was for that role and how long it would take them to become financially independent. And often they found that that was not the right role for them. It was not the right job because it was not going to be able to make them financially independent. And I get concerned when we have just random work groups look at this field and that and not really truly looking at the sustainability of the career that we're going into and how we're going to be able to be self-sufficient. I'm a mom of 3 daughters. And one of the things that I always told them, this is a little off the wall and a little TBI here, but what I always told them is you have many opportunities in life to be with people and to fall in love and to get married and that. But the one thing as a woman you should never do is be with somebody because you need them. As a woman, you should always be independent enough to be able to rely on yourself and be self-sustainable. And the only way we're going to do that is to really work with women and have them understand which jobs get them there and which ones are just a job that is going to help them stay where they are. I'm a firm believer that as women succeed, we all succeed. Women as women do better, we all do better. So I just want to make sure that we're taking into consideration when we're looking at this and this group that we're doing here, that we're really pushing to have the right people at the table. So we're discussing the things like the benefit cliff and how we get women to be more independent and less dependent. Get them to a point where they can provide for themselves, because when women can provide for themselves, their children see that. And they are the example that they hold themselves to. So it is a generational thing. So I would I would encourage the proponent of the bill here to really look at who is doing this and make sure that they have all the people at the table who are going to make this a successful plan and program for women, because we need women in the workforce. We need them as examples to their children, and we need them their voice at the table. I work at a big corporation, and I still, to this day, when I look at the highest level, I still don't see enough women sitting at that table. So anything that we can do to get women there and educate them, train them, and get them out into the business force, make them less dependent on other people and more self-sustainable, I'm all for that. So I would highly encourage, make sure we have the right people at the table. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.